We are here at the Pure Oil Refinery site. We're going to walk through these buildings. It looks like it's pretty well destroyed already, but the buildings are still standing, so we're going to walk through here, see what we can find anyways. It's kind of a muddy mess. It looks like side-by-sides and whatever else come through here. I don't know why they drive in here. I guess they're bored of trails or something. It's a pretty big building, kind of falling apart too. But let's just watch our heads. Oh man, this is big in here. Definitely. I think somebody's living in here actually. Or else they just left a tent in there. Well, we'll go to another building and leave these people alone, so I'll go out the other side. Just in case. I'd say somebody is living in here. As long as they don't get mad at me, we'll be okay. Man, this whole building's falling apart. That's a good spot for a tent, though. And I ain't got my camera, or my light. What is in here? Pretty well nothing. We'll go out the other side and go to the other buildings. Looks like probably had some steps up there. Let's just kind of go out here a little bit quiet and leave them alone right there. All right, so we're gonna go over through all these woods right here. We're gonna try to get this other building and see how many ticks we can actually get. I don't know where the entrance is. Is the whole building falling down or what? I don't know. This is a mess. I just want to make sure I don't fall in no holes. Looks like the roof already, I don't know what was going on here, honestly. Well, I got to find an entrance, y'all. So, oh, okay, it was one building all built together. All right, let's go down to that end. Looks like there's a path right here. Looks like I should have entered on the other end of it. And then I have to go back down to one more other building. Ooh, look, we got a walking board. Oh man, you got to watch your head. I'm gonna go by hard hat, you all. Oh, there's the other building we have to go to. So this is the first building. I guess that was a refinery tank. I'm just looking at it, seeing what all's gonna fall on my head. It looks like a piece of machinery broke a lot of this down. So, kinda started tearing it down. Maybe it cost too much. It's a big old building. Okay, we will go in this one right here. That bridge we crossed was a little sketchy there. Didn't really know if I wanted to do that or not. Look at all the bricks. And yeah, they actually had the refinery in here. So here's your concrete, and I would say they had tanks above all this. And whoa, look at that, y'all. That was a big tank that was in here. They did that. We're gonna walk down this way, see how many of these actually are. It should be all the same, yeah. Man, okay. And then we'll walk back through the other rooms. It looks like there's another hallway over here. This one's the same above my head. Whatever that is. And I still didn't get my camera, one above her head again. Pile of bricks. And this one had two in it. And you can see the second story. That goes in where that guy was or whoever's over there. That goes over in the section over there. There's some doors up there. And let's see what was in these rooms. This kind of stinks in here. Ain't moldy or nothing. I smell the chemicals. So these were just all tank areas. Is all this was. Of course, it was a refinery, so. But why did they have them in the buildings? What I don't get. Had them in the building. A whole bunch of them. So we're gonna go on back out this side. Yeah, every single one of these had a tank in them. I don't understand all the bricks. Why all the bricks are right there? Still piled up. It's like as if they were still working on it. I mean, look at them all. That's a lot of bricks. One thing I didn't notice is there is steel actually reinforced into the concrete right here. All right, we are done with this building, so we're going to walk somewhere out of here. Yeah, we ain't going over. Yeah, we might as well walk that way. I don't really see nothing over my head. A bunch of concrete. We got one more building, and where are we going at? Should we go out underneath that concrete right there, or should we go out through the hole? I say we go the safest way. So, that's a weird smell in there. Definitely a weird smell. Now we're going to go on to the other building right over here that looks like it's probably worse off than all these. And a turnpike's right beside me. It's pretty noisy. This one had a second story on it too. Let's just walk through it, y'all. Walk through it. Looks like it used to have a deck, and the deck kind of fell down. And this is what's left of it, I'm assuming. So, all right, oh, it's a jungle in here, y'all. It's a jungle in here. Check it out. It's falling apart. I mean, there ain't much left. But we're going to check it all out and try to keep stuff off of our head. Nature is definitely taking over this one, y'all. Definitely. This one has definitely seen better days. I don't know what this section would have been over here. I think what we're going to do is we'll walk straight on down. And then, what is this? This is where they house the tanks. Here, I'll show y'all what I'm missing right here, and then we'll walk back over through the other side. There's a bunch of round areas. So we got a round one, but it's built out of brick. So maybe they had a tank sitting on these in here, would be my guess. That's the only thing I got. Let's walk on down through here, see what we got. Let's make sure, I'm gonna walk on these bricks just to make sure I don't fall in a hole. And had some kind of a concrete spill. See, right there's what I'm talking about. See what I mean? And don't step in the hole. So some of this is probably apparently buried. Somebody had a fire on over here. What is that noise? Bird is mad at me is what it is. And this one had more. Something was sitting here, probably some kind of a pump system to pump all this out of here. Somebody had a heyday with with tires here. Definitely. They bricked up that wall right there. Look at all the boards waiting to fall and hit me in the head. I'm seriously going to order a hard hat when I get home. Be the wisest move, y'all. What do you think? Okay, now we're going out this side and see if we can get in the other side. If not, we'll just go back in. It looks like it's been a good 20, 30 years since this place had anything up here other than side-by-sides. Definitely been a while. I mean, see the size of the tree? That's the only thing I'm going by. And the trees inside. Poison ivy everywhere, man. And here is the last side, y'all. Check out this vine. Look at this. That is a big old poison ivy vine. That sucker goes all the way to the roof. That's what I'm talking about. Not really. Rolling that vine, see what it's about. Nah, I have no idea, but that's a weird looking concrete pad right there. I ain't never seen one with holes in it like that all the way through. I know it's saved on concrete, but what the heck? Got a nice little tree growing through. I like the trees when they're growing through. I think it's pretty neat. This one definitely had a second story. The reason is right there. All those were probably beams going across would be my guess. How you doing there, buddy? Yeah, you can see beams right there where they cut them out. There's a whole bunch of those going across. Well, ain't much here, y'all, but I figured I'd get it for y'all. Been wanting to come up here for a little bit and see if there was anything left other than buildings falling down to the ground. Let's go out this little side right here. I ain't going out it. I'm just looking at it. I want to see if there's anything over here I'm missing. Oh, frog. I hear it. It's saying hello to me. Here comes a train. Yeah, let's get on through here before something does fall down on my head, because this train is vibrating in here pretty bad. We'll go over to this edge right here real quick. Well, I ain't getting back through the tracks right now, that's for sure. And here's the other side we just come from. Well, y'all, we're gonna head on out of this building right here. That train shouldn't last too long right there. Hurry up before that main vibration comes through here. Start losing some more bricks. Oh, that was rough. That train's like right there too. I don't know if y'all can see the other building right over there. Look at this. The layers on the brick that they did here. How many layers of brick do they have? 1, 2, 3. I want to say 4 layers of brick on this thing. 3 over on that side. And now that we're at the end of it, we're walking back to the other building. I just want to show you all the garbage up here. It is a disaster. There's more on down here. Look at this. Everybody just comes here and drops their stuff off, burns tires. Now, from what I can tell, all the tire burning is probably more than likely people just coming up here and having a blast, I guess, burning their garbage, which is crazy because it's right beside a turnpike, so you figure somebody'd see it, but they're probably burning them at night. Looks like they burn a bunch of stuff, mainly tires. I don't know why they burn them in the buildings. Now, I ain't gonna drive on out here because the rest of this is all flattened, but there used to be a lot more over in that area up there. And I am not driving through here trying to get a flat tire, y'all, because this is pretty bad. Whenever I bike through here, hopefully I don't get a flat. I mean, look at this mess. I didn't want to show this at the beginning and ruin it all, y'all. But this is a mess. Surprised there ain't a gate up for this thing too. Just showing y'all the rest of this building anyways. This is the first one I went in. Oh, there's rebar, metal still. Oh, that ain't good. Yeah, I gotta watch how I'm doing this. But here's some more garbage right here. So I need to go to the left side. Yeah, buddy, that right side's bad. I'll show y'all what I gotta drive over here in a little bit. I mean, just straight up garbage dump. I gotta wait for this train too. I can't get back through here. Looks like a big old concrete pad right over there that was there. All right, here's what I got missed with my tires. I run down through here. You got a little bit of rebar, but that ain't gonna bother it that much. Where was it? There was a section right here. Look at this. Right here, you got some metal pipes. They left old pipes in here running through all that. Definitely don't want to cut a tire on that. I don't think that'll puncture it. But yeah, this was a mess. I try not to go into areas like this to tear my vehicle up, but we're gonna try to turn this around without popping one, y'all. All right, y'all, that is gonna be it. You all enjoy, have a good day, and we will see you all on the next one. Man, that sounds bad. That was rough.